hour, and I'm so excited because I learned so much when our resident gem expert Jeff is here. And so Jeff, I look forward to being further enlightened, and it's always fun to see you.
Always great to see you. It's been a while, so this is
I
going to be a fun time.
know, I know, it's going to be great. And then I have your beautiful wife Erin coming up later. So it's a family affair tonight. I'm
It
just
is.
along for the ride, but we're going to talk about this gorgeous gemstone ring here. It's a cushion cut Tanzanite Eternity band ring, of course part of our Affinity Gems collection here at QVC. And oh my goodness, set in rhodium plated sterling silver. Only 300 of these rings are available. Sizes 5 through 11, and you're saving about $42. I can't believe that this price is about $120. I kept having to do a double take here because this is the real deal. 25% off, J371537. Jeff, this is stunning. Tell me what Tanzanite to me. I always just look at it and I think, you know, I get sucked in by the color. But as an expert, what should we be looking for specifically when we're choosing a Tanzanite ring?
Absolutely, great question. So it is all about the color with Tanzanite, and what you're looking for is you want to try to find some hints of blue. So Tanzanite is a violet or purplish stone, but anytime you can get any slight hint of blue in it, the value rises. And the more blue you have, the more valuable, the more rare it is. But right now, Christine, I mean, the biggest thing is it's almost impossible to get our hands on. So with everything going on in the world as we know it, even before that, the local government in Tanzania, which is a small mine in Tanzania in Africa, just below the base of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, East Africa, only place in the world you can find it, for the first time in the history of this gemstone, they actually built a wall and took over control of the mining. So this has never happened. It rarely happens with any gemstone in any part of the world. And so this has really made it challenging for us to replenish our Tanzanite. This is why you don't see a lot of Tanzanite shows anymore. It's really tough to find.
Wow, it is. I'm actually staring at the monitor. It's mesmerizing. Just the color, but also the size of these cushion cut stones. I mean, this is a lot of gemstones, specifically about 4¼ carat of the stunning Tanzanite. And as Jeff said, not that easy to get our hands on lately. And so when you're actually considering that, but also seeing how beautiful this is and that clearance price, 25% off. But again, I see a little fuzzy there, but not many to go around. You know, this is definitely one of those special moments, I would say, because this is one of those pieces that just you can't help but kind of oohing and awing over every time you see it on someone else, but especially when you look down and you see it on your own hand. I'm also thinking, Jeff, I mean, of course, we're all in the spirit of holiday giving here at QVC already. I mean, we kind of are all year round, let's face it, but especially right now. And so I'm just thinking of those special gifts, whether it is a whatever holiday you celebrate, whether you play with a stocking stuffer, even if it's a special holiday birthday, this has that wow factor.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just want to reiterate that this is genuine natural Tanzanite. The only reason I mention that is because of the price point. The price point doesn't reflect the fact that this is one of the rarest stones out there today. The price point is not reflecting the fact that it's solid, beautiful. I mean, cushion cut alone is one of the most challenging cuts to do. When do you ever see a cushion cut eternity ring? When do you ever see a cushion cut bracelet? Never. It's always rounds or ovals, and typically it's ovals because you lose. You can use more of the rough when you do an oval. You lose a lot of the rough. You have a less yield, as they say, when you cut a cushion cut. So anyone who owns a cushion cut or even a radiant cut, in case you're looking at your collection, that is much more rare than your standard traditional cut.
Again, there's such a presence to it, so much shine. Just that color, however, as you said, it is so unique, so different, and you want to look for that blue in there. And I'm seeing blue in there, and I mean that, as you said, that's the real deal when you see a little bit more of a blue to the stone.
And you know what? You mentioned something about the season of gifting, and people say, "Wow, it's really early." But I was just watching, and you probably have seen this too. The last couple of days, Aaron and I were just talking about this. There's a lot of difficulties fulfilling orders, not just with QVC, I mean with shipping companies. So
the supply chain has been the headline everywhere. You're
They're
right.
really recommending to really play it safe this year, really shop early. at the end of the season, it's not about if the item is still there. It's about can you get it
Can
to
you
you
get
in
it in
time?
time?
I mean, that's what you want to think about.
I know. I'm really glad that you said that, Jeff, because it's funny. I mean, I think it's something that, I've been thinking about a lot. Because I've been hearing these news stories and all of that, I've definitely been shopping super early, but I usually do because that's just kind of how I operate. When I see something I love, I get it.
Sure.
But what's wonderful about these pieces is not only are they these crazy good clearance prices, and I'm glad that you said, I mean, this is actual genuine Tanzanite. Don't let the price fool you. But also, this is something we already have in stock. This is not something we're waiting
Good
for.
point.
This is something that we have. So when you place your order, I don't want you to think that it's not in stock. It is absolutely in stock. So something to keep in mind. And of course, taking Jeff's
Such a
advice
great
here,
point.
shopping early.
Yeah, I mean, even recently, we were looking at furniture, for example. Say a chair maybe, and they said, "Hey, it's 4 to 6 months," and we're like, "Well, that's okay. We'll look somewhere else." I mean, that's a great point. What you're
Right.
seeing on the air in this show, we have in stock.
stock.
And I also want to say this too: how often do we see stores, boutiques, companies that have a clearance section or a clearance corner, and those are items that don't sell? That's not the case at QVC. I want to make sure everybody understands when we do a clearance show or a savings like this, these are still items that have great reviews. This is still a rare gemstone that I could sell for 4 times this in another market that we all know I used to work in. So, I mean, I'm just saying it's wonderful to be part of such an incredible company like QVC that really invites you to become a collector of fine gems like at an
Absolutely.
affordable price.
Absolutely. And a lot of times also, when we do these wonderful clearance events, that's simply because not only are we making room for more merchandise, but it is because we have a scant quantity remaining of these very special pieces. And again, speaking of, only 290 of these rings remain until they're gone for good. But I'm just thinking, giving the gift of sparkle, I'm just going to say it, is always appropriate. Hint, hint, indeed. 25% off here, $119.98. But on those 5 easy pays, that is the case with everything with our special jewelry clearance event, $24 to get this home. Sizes 5 through 11, getting limited here. J371537. Still to come in the show, oh, I slipped this on, the carnelian and Kingman turquoise bracelet.